Hi, welcome back or welcome in. This is Sound Wisdom Tarot. I'm Shannon Rose Scott, and this is your reading for messages from the other side. In this reading, I tune in to the energy of someone who's already passed on, who's deceased, whether it's an ancestor, a loved one, a family member, or friend. It's the energy of a spirit who has a message for you. So let's get into it. Spirit guides, high divine, intergalactical beings, and angel guides, please help me connect to the spirit of a loved one already passed on. Welcome. Please help me pass on this message with clarity and with ease. Thank you for being here, Spirit. Please tell us more about who you are. One card, please. One card only, please. I've pulled the court cards separate as well as the major arcana cards separate from the full deck to get clarity on who is coming in for this reading. Who are you, please, Spirit? Please tell us who you are. One card only, please. Who are you? Who is here with us for this reading? Who is here with us and that has a message? Wow, okay, Page of Cups. Okay, so we have a youthful person, a female. This young female could have been a child, a teen, or a young adult. And this girl, this female, this young person may have been your child, your friend, your sibling. But they were someone that had a lot of emotional wisdom and creativity. And they were emotional. They kind of felt like a bit of a roller coaster there, right? A bit of a Ferris wheel, some ups and downs. They were highly sensitive, very, very emotional, but in probably both the best and the worst of ways, right? This girl may have been really well dressed, might have been really into fashion. She might have had a fish, literally represented on this card, or she might have just really been in tune with animals in general. And I also feel like she did things that were usually considered impossible. Like she was really good at thinking outside the box and bringing to life creative ideas that just had never been here before. She was also really into the life of the party, having fun. She might have been, because of her sensitivity, she might have been a little separate from others, but at times, but she was really into play, fun. Let's get some more details. How did she show up in your life? Who is she to you? Let's use the major arcana cards to tell kind of what her purpose was. Please tell us more about you. Page of Cups, please tell us more about you. Please tell us more. Oh. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, okay, she was definitely outgoing. Here we have the card of the Fool. Now, the Fool does not mean being foolish. No, the Fool is actually the hero. The Fool is the brave one who goes out into the world adventuring. Okay, so yeah, not only did she like to have fun and be playful, like she was full of adventure. And here with the Fool, it's definitely clarifying that she was younger. Now here she's like taking some selfies. She might have been someone who did that. She might have been really into social media. And again, we have this image of a pet again. So whether it was a fish, a dog, or just pets, I think she had an affinity for pets. She was very sensitive to them. She loved them and they loved her. She maybe did a bit of like kind of wild things, you know, a little on the dangerous side. But that's why she lived so large, right? Like that's why she was able to do so many wonderful things. And I feel like she inspired people here with this sun shining through. She inspired people. And once again, we have someone who's very well dressed. She, I think, didn't mind being in the limelight. Even if at times she was kind of shy and sensitive, she also really loved being seen, you know, being in the limelight. With all of this creativity, she might have been like some sort of artist or musician or actor. She might have had a huge social media following. And she was here to bring the adventure to others. She was here to bring sensitivity, emotional wisdom, and adventure, play, fun. Now she has a message for you. That's why she's shown up. So let's find out what it is. You know what? I shouldn't cover up the candle there. Let's use this chime to display. Okay. So I'll set these two parts of the deck aside and grab now a full deck, a different deck, to find out what her message is for you tuning in. So Page of Cups. What message do you have for your loved one tuning in? What is it you want them to know? What is it you want them to know, please? 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please, regarding your message. Thank you. Wow, okay. And one more, please. One more. One more, please. That. Okay. Okay. So, your loved one, this young female energy, she wants you to know that she knows that you've been in this state of anxiety for some time. She recognizes that in your recent past, and perhaps longer past, the past can mean anything from this morning to years ago. But in the past, you've been in this state of mind where you've had so many sleepless nights, 9 of Swords energy, so many sleepless nights, perhaps nightmares, where you've been really worried about something going on in your life. I already want a little bit of clarification. Can you please tell me more? Tell me more about the 9 of Swords, please. See, what I can't help but notice is on this 9 of Swords card, she's in this bed with this bedspread that's got roses on it. So it's like something that you've been growing. You're surrounded by this thing you've been building, you've been growing. It's a high vibrational thing represented by the roses there. It's something you really care about. It's a really beautiful project, but you're worried about it. You're in a state of like high anxiety. I think there's a part of you that doesn't want to be doing it, or doesn't want to be doing what you're doing anyway. There's something you're doing that you don't want to be doing, and that's why you feel so anxious about it. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, here we go. So the Queen of Wands. This is like regarding passion, regarding having some sort of creative, entrepreneurial passion project. Now, you're worried about it. You're worried about this career you've been engaging in. This passion project or career that you've been creating. You're really worried about it. It must not be going so well, or you think it's not going so well. Because in this current energy, now, there's some opportunities that you're just not taking. Okay, here you've got, in the Four of Cups, you have 3 cups that have already been offered to you that you're not excited about, you're not happy about, and the divine is coming in here giving you yet another opportunity, but you're not taking it. It's something to do with this career, this passion project that you want to be working on. But I think you're just worried about all the things that could go wrong, that you're not letting yourself even try it. Or if you are letting yourself try it, you're going about it in the wrong way. You're focusing on the wrong things, or you're trying to make it happen too quickly. And that's why you're getting so rid by anxiety about it. And then you feel like burnt out, and you're like, I can't say yes to this thing, and I can't say yes to this thing because I'm so burnt out over what I'm doing. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. Page of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. Why is the Four of Cups here? Thank you. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have 10 of Swords. This is a card of being backstabbed, of being betrayed, but being at the end of that cycle. We also have, coming in your near future, the Moon. This is a card of secrets, of not having the full story, of going kind of into the unknown. It's also a card, though, of past lives. Please clarify the Moon. Clarify the Moon. I'm thinking here, actually. Thank you. Oh, the Fool came out again. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, so this is double clarification of the importance of this adventurous spirit of your loved one wanting to influence you with that adventurous spirit too. Okay, the reason why you knew them was that so they could inspire you to carry on this journey in your own way. So the story I'm picking up here, actually, let me just, I want to clarify one more thing. I want to make sure I'm delivering this message clearly. So please clarify the Queen of Wands. Is this what is the source of the problem, because they're not doing it, or because they are doing it? Okay, please clarify. Is the Queen of Wands something they need to focus on more, or something they need to let go of? Okay, yeah. Good, thank you. Okay, so you are meant to move forward towards this passion project. You've got some sort of like divinely inspired idea that's creative, that's completely different from what others have done. You've got like an entrepreneurial spirit. Right? You've got this, here you have the Two of Wands, which is kind of having two choices, but not moving towards it. This is what you want to be moving towards. You want to be moving towards this fiery passion, this leadership position where you're creating a special life, a special career, a special passion project of your own. But right now you're just kind of looking at it. You're looking at the adventure without getting on the adventure. You know what it is you want. You're holding on to this want, but you're still keeping your old life, something to do with your old life. You're still keeping it around. You haven't fully moved on from it. It also looks to me like you're waiting for some sort of message to come through here with your cell phone in your hand. You're waiting to get the go-ahead to go on this adventure, to go towards your passion project. And you're really upset about some things that didn't work out. That's why right now you're hesitant to move forwards towards what you want. I think you've been trying to move towards this goal of yours for some time, and sometimes like there was some things that didn't work out regarding it, that you're like some people, I think some connections that you tried to make, some even like actual jobs that you tried to engage in that are in line with this idea, with this entrepreneurial position, and yet it didn't work out, and right now you're really upset about it. That's why you're having these sleepless nights. You're like, I don't know what to do because I've been trying it and it hasn't been working. And that's why right now there's been some opportunities coming through in regards to this position, in regards to your passion, but you're just like, I'm over it. Right? That's what her shirt says. I'm over it. Over it. It's like because you're tired of all the times you were backstabbed. See, the thing is, when you've got something really special to share, which you do because you have this Queen of Wands energy, this is having something really unique that you're passionate about, that when you let yourself go for it fully, like, you are on top of your game. You are sexy, attractive. You like people want to be around you. They want to work with you. They want you to work for them. They are kind of like in awe of you. They view you as a bit of a mystery. They're like, how can she be so happy, excited? How can she have all this creative energy? Where does she get these sparks from? And then guess what? People end up taking advantage of you. It's like they come up behind you and put a sword in your back and they try to take what you have. Or they try to put you down, right? Out of jealousy, out of not understanding, like all the work. Like they think that you've just like, they're like, who is she to have these ideas and go for it? Who is she to be so successful? Why does she get that? Or why does he get that? Right? And so you've been betrayed so many times. That's why you're just like, how can I keep doing this? why right now, even though you still have all these opportunities, that's showing up here too in the Five of Cups, right? You've been focusing on what didn't work out without realizing you still have two amazing cups waiting for you. And now, yeah, as you keep getting these opportunities, you're just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this anymore because it's been so hard. But right now, your loved one is here to remind you that you can create a new way of thinking about this. Queen of Swords. You're the Queen of Fire. You already have the passion. Now you need to get out of your head. Okay, and the Nine of Swords is like trapped in her thoughts. You need to let your thinking rise up. You need to develop higher quality of thoughts. Thoughts that help you find freedom to rise up above this, above all the people that stabbed you in the back. Right now, you've been letting them affect you. And hey, no wonder, right? When you've been betrayed by this many people, like at least 10 different people or situations have betrayed you. It's really hard to not get weighed down, to not feel like, no, I'm not even going to try anymore. And yet this is why, where's the card I'm looking for? This is why this loved one is showing up for this reading. They are really clearly wanting you to know that they've witnessed all of the betrayals. They know you've been betrayed. They know that you're having these sleepless nights wondering how to get through this situation, and they want to remind you to use your spark of fire to help you rise up. Okay, so like fire, the air above a fire will rise. You are the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands. Use your fire to burn up the betrayals of the past, and use those betrayals like wood on the fire to help you rise up in your thinking and to help you focus back on what it is you love versus all these betrayals, right? When you keep thinking of all the ways people hurt you, it's going to keep you feeling down. It's going to keep you feeling anxious. You're just going to, there's nothing you can do right now about those betrayals. Like, you can't change the fact that these people did you dirty. But what you can do is refocus your own thinking back on your own vision. Okay? Because you've got the Hierophant. This is committing to your passion again. You got to commit to this thing you want and stop waiting for some call to come through. It's time for you to take the reins of your life into your own hands. Your loved one wants you to move forward like them, like the way they did in life. They want you to embrace your inner adventurer and to say yes to your path. And it's true, your path is unclear like the moon. Okay, here we have the unknown, kind of secrets. Doesn't mean bad secrets. It's just we don't know exactly where your future is going to take you. Okay, when you follow your passion, when you follow this divinely inspired idea that gets you feeling excited, that makes you feel creative, that gives you that drive to keep going, you don't know where it's going to lead. That's why the Moon card came here. You can't know. This is not something you can think out and have really clear in your head. This is something you just need to follow. You need to follow your heart with this one. You need to say yes to the journey and stop just looking at it. You need to actually get on the path. Even though it looks a little dangerous, right? Yes, even though you've had people in the past stab you in the back for following your journey, this doesn't have to keep happening. That's why you need this higher clarity of thought. Because if you choose to keep thinking about all the people that did you dirty, you're going to keep attracting more of this. But if you can accept the fact that this happened, but not let it bring you down, not let it keep you down. Can't help but notice there's two phones here, right? In these cards, she's looking at a phone and she's looking at a phone. I think perhaps you received some like nasty messages as well, and like that's sometimes what you're looking at here. You need to stop doing that. I want you to delete those messages from your phone. Okay? Stop looking at them. Don't even just put them in like the archive section. Delete. Okay? Delete them completely so that you can have clarity of thought moving forward, so that you can have a clear head, and so that you can move on now onto this path inspired by your loved one here. Yeah, you're meant to say yes to this journey. And that's why she's here. You've been given this opportunity again. Right now in this moment, Spirit is giving you an opportunity to move back onto this path. But you've been kind of like resisting it. You're like, I don't know. But your friend is here to let you know you need to say yes to it. You need to say yes to it and move towards it. Because if you don't, this opportunity will pass you by. That's why she's showing up now, to connect to you now, to tell you to take it. Take this opportunity. Use her as inspiration. Say yes. Say yes. Let's get some message from the Angel Oracle deck to close this reading out. Yes, you can overcome those betrayals. It's time to... Here's another, just before we get this card, I want to give you just another tip for finding that higher level thinking. When you catch yourself engaging in the Nine of Swords energy, where you're overthinking, where you're remembering all of these painful betrayals, I want you to like visualize an X. I know it sounds so simple, but it really works. I want you to visualize an X. I want you to even make an X with your arms or your fingers, and mentally or out loud say the words, cancel, cancel. Every time that thought comes up, cancel, cancel. I am choosing a more positive, high vibrational thought. When you start thinking about the people that did you dirty, cancel, cancel. I'm no longer giving those people my time. It's important that you practice the cancel, cancel, and then choose a new thought. It doesn't matter that the thoughts keep coming up. Okay, they're going to. You're human. Okay, those painful thoughts will keep coming up, but when they do, you have to do something with it. Instead of pretending that you're not having them, right? Or instead of like getting mad at yourself for having them, right? You don't need to be like, oh, why am I still thinking about these things? I'm not supposed to be thinking about them, right? You're going to create more anxiety if you think that way. Instead, like be like, okay, I've caught the fact that I'm thinking that. Cancel, cancel. Choose a new thought. It works. Try it. You'll have to do this many, many times, hundreds of times, thousands of times. But you'll start pulling these swords out so so that you're free to move on. As I'm pulling this last angel card, would you please go ahead and hit that like button? Yes, you. Hit the like button, please. Make sure you've subscribed. I do have a whole playlist of messages from the other side here. So if you're looking for more messages from your loved ones, you can check those readings out for free. I also have playlists dedicated to career, love, soul purpose, and life path. And if you're looking for a really personalized approach, I do offer personals, one-off readings, as well as a yearly tarot coaching program. So check that all out in the description below. Here we go. And please do comment with an emoji, with a word or phrase, perhaps even sharing your story about who this person is to you and how this reading has helped you. It helps me tune into your energy more for future readings, and it helps others identify how they might interpret this reading for themselves too. Look at this. Yeah, the angels are clarifying further what your loved one came through to say. Make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your joy. You deserve it. Yes. Okay, so it's time to make a decision based on your heart. Okay? Stop thinking of these people. Cancel, and choose your heart. What does your heart want? And trust your angels. Let go of expectations of how your dreams will come true. Yes, because that's unknown. It's unknown, right? But trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Just start the journey. Inspired by your dear one here, just start the journey. Let go of expectations of how it will work out, exactly, of how your dream will come true, but trust that heaven has a perfect plan for you. Follow your heart and trust in your angels. Wow, what an honor this was to read for you. Thank you so much for coming through. We invite you now to return back to the other side. They're not quite ready to go. Okay, is there one more message? Recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're a little too distracted to notice. Get off your phone, stay alert, and be open to divine guidance. That was a great message coming through. Thank you, dear Page of Cups. Thank you so much for joining us in this reading and sharing your wisdom. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me deliver the message. Thank you to you for tuning in. You are the most important part of any reading, and it truly has been an honor spending time in your energy. I hope you found this helpful, and I'd love to hear how. Until next time, dear collective, keep tuning into your inner wisdom, your inner path. Peace.